We fixed inflation. And we fixed almost everything, if you want to know the truth. We're bringing the prices down. But they're like scam artists. You know, they're con. I call them con men and women. They come out, they say affordability, like, oh, I see price. We're going to get prices down still further. But we brought them down from the prices they cost. Affordability is a hoax that was started by Democrats.
I don't know what to do with that. Except I had another thought, because everything runs through my head. Instead of playing the sound bites, we need a news station, a network perhaps, that puts a translation down. Mute him and put a translation on the screen of the BS he's really saying. This is put on there, the translation. We need a translator or one of those people. I don't know sign language, but we should also have one of those on the screen that is signing the truth as opposed to the lie. That is just nonsense he's spewing. Maybe he's not well. Well, he's not well. That was Donald Trump holding his latest cabinet meeting where he just demands his base kiss up to him while he spreads more lies. It's what he does best. I thought if you were a good liar, it was believable at least. Now Trump can't seem to pick an opinion on affordability. He keeps calling it a hoax, but then he posts things like this. Now I'm gonna put my glasses on because it's another long one, folks. Buckle up. What does this man do? Does he have to be spoon-fed like baby food? Because he's constantly using his little fingers, they're short, aren't they, to go ahead and pen this kind of thing. Or maybe he has that guy doing it for him. Cost, inflation, far higher under sleepy Joe Biden than they are now. In fact, costs under the Trump administration are tumbling down, helped greatly by gasoline and energy. Affordability is a lie. When used by the Dems, it's a complete con job. You'd know. Thanksgiving costs are 25% lower this year than last under Crooked Joe. We are the party of affordability. Well, use a damn lie. I mean, what are you talking about? People are becoming homeless by the second because of you, if they could even afford a home in the first place. Then he also posted this one, because I have invoked favored nation status for the United States of America. Drug prices are falling, levels never seen before, 500%, 600%, 700%, and more. No other president has been able to do this, but I have. This is also the answer to much less expensive and far better health care. Republicans, remember, this was done by us and nobody else. Oh, we're going to remember, all right. This is a revolution in medicine, the biggest and most important event ever. If this story is properly told, we should win the midterm elections in record numbers. Oh, it's going to be a record, all right. I am the only affordability president. Talk loudly and proudly, President DJT. Can we pause there and get your reaction? This is the best diet I ever had, Yas. Anytime he's on the screen, I lose my appetite.
Yeah. It's crazy how we've become like sort of accustomed to hearing him, to hearing his voice, to hearing the way that he speaks, his very weird way of speaking. We can predict all of his little quirks in the way that he says things. But I mean, you said at the head of the story that you didn't know what to make of what he said. And like, part of me wonders if that's not the point. Like, that's why he started speaking this way in the first place. Back even before he was a politician, he had this way of speaking. But as you said, the more likely reason for all of this, including the other night when he went on that posting spree, posting, what was it, 150 times in the middle of the night? He just has no idea what's going on anymore. And there's nobody there to hold him accountable. And the emperor has never had any clothes on, right? So none of this should be surprising. But he's going back and forth because he somewhat understands that he needs to address the things that the people aren't happy about, like the homelessness crisis and people's cars getting repossessed at record rates and people getting laid off from jobs, some of them getting laid off directly by the government from jobs that have been historically very reliable and very stable. And there are no new jobs for them to go to, right? There is a joblessness crisis, there's a houselessness crisis, there's a housing industry. Like, I can go on about all of this. They want to take away healthcare from people. Everything they're doing is making things demonstrably worse for the American people. And they just keep going about it as if, this is business as usual. And the people will continue to support us as long as we continue to divide them and give them certain other groups of people to hate, apart from the ones that they should actually be disgruntled with, and that's putting it lightly. And that is, of course, the politicians and then the billionaires and the millionaires even who support all of this just so that they won't have to pay higher taxes or whatever. They're literally giving Great Gatsby themed parties in the middle of people who are losing their SNAP benefits.
It's
so like
sicko
that
behavior.
is the level of inequality that we're dealing with right now. And it is farcical. It's so ridiculous. Like it blows my mind.